Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to Eden's Fun Crochet. I'm Eden, and this is the podcast where we talk about everything crochet and craft related, but mostly crochet. I'm coming to you from Provo, Utah, where I live, where it is freezing. It snowed a couple days ago, and it snowed before Halloween, but this snow stayed for a few days, and I was walking yesterday, and there was a snowman, so all the snow is kind of melted, but there was a snowman yesterday that I saw, and it was all droopy and sad, but it was so cute that it was still there, and that they made a snowman anyway. Yeah, it's been kind of cold, which is perfect for crocheting, because all the crochet goodnessy things are better when it's cold, like beanies. Speaking of beanies, we'll just jump into finished objects. So this is it's just a scraps out of blue and gray, kind of like Ravenclaw-esque. Just double crochet, top down, nothing fancy, but that's what I'm wearing today. Also finished object. Also, I cut my hair 2-3 weeks ago. It was before I uploaded the last video, but after I recorded it. So, yeah, if you're new, it was about this long. Go watch the last episode. But yeah, I cut my hair, so yay. I've had short hair forever. That's the longest I've had it since I was 15. 14? 5, 6 years ago? I can't remember. But anyway. So that's one finished object. Another finished object is my rug. So I used the blanket pattern, and then I held 2 strands together, which made it a bit bigger. So I only did a few more rows than what I had last time, but I did finish it with this sparkly pink and this darker red, which I actually really like it. I thought maybe it was going to be too dark on the edges, but I actually really like it, and it's perfect size for my room. Yeah, so that's that. I'll put the link to the pattern in the description box below. Okay, so that's one finished object. That's another finished object. And then another one that I have are these. So, should have worn my other hat. Because I have this hat that I made, the November Sky Beanie hat by Cozy Cottage Crochet. And it matches a shirt. And I had a little bit of extra yarn. All the colors, it's a tie-dye shirt, so all the colors are perfectly exactly the same. So I made these cute little fingerless gloves. I was gonna do this up here too, that's why I made them a little short. But then I didn't. I think I have enough yarn, I just didn't do it. But aren't these super cute? So it's just single crochet. I didn't really follow a pattern, I just kind of went for it. I never even finished this thumb. See how I went around? Yeah, I didn't even finish them. I thought I finished them. That's hilarious. I need to finish that one. But now they match my hat and the one shirt. Okay, so that's a finished object. And then I also made some hats. So in the last episode, I showed you the yarn, and I was I think I want to make these in hats. So I made them in hats. I have no idea who they're for or anything. Hat hair is real, especially when you have short hair. So, they're just little slouchy beanies, and they've got pom-poms. This one's really floppy. But, so they didn't really stripe as much as I thought they were going to, because in the picture, I guess she did a scarf, on the ball band. There's a scarf and it's all striped variegated, and I thought it was so cool, but I mean, I still love the hat, but it didn't do, like, the stripes like I thought it was going to. Like, I thought it was going to kind of be more like this throughout the whole thing. But it's just kind of... But, I mean, it's still beautiful. And then I have this one, which I did... So it's just double crochet top down, and then I did, like, single crochet for a few rows. This one I did run out of yarn. Like, I knew I was gonna not have enough, so I did white for the single crochets, and then I added white into the pom-pom, and then I had just enough yarn. So, yeah, I did have someone I finished and then started the white so I could put it in the pom-pom, and then I had just enough. So those are my 2 hats to go along with my Ravenclaw hat. Isn't this so cute? Like, I just love this. Same thing, double crochet with the single crochet on the bottom. Because this one is a little big, and so I did the single crochet purposely a little bit smaller so it, like, comes in. But yeah, that's my little single crochet. That's my little hat. I'm so weird. Okay, I had to, like, write everything down because I did so much. Okay, so these are kind of like a finished object and a whip all in one because I'm doing a crochet along with Jada and Stitches, her 2020 calendar blanket, and so each month there's a different section, and I fell behind. I didn't do September or October, and then I finished them before the November square came out because they come out on the first Friday, and so I finished them in November, but before the November square came out, so I've done all 3. This one is the September square. And then I'm doing a 2-row border instead of a 1-row border for each square. That was October, and this one was for November. So those are for my Jada and Stitches blanket. I'm doing purple and yellow because those are my mom's 2 favorite colors, not in that order, yellow and then purple. There we go. And yeah, so those are for her, and her bed is a little bit bigger, so I changed the hook size, and then I'm also adding the 2-row border, and then depending on what Jada and Stitches does, I'm thinking of making a wider border for the whole blanket. I'm thinking it'd be super cute if it goes gray, yellow, purple, gray. Gray, yellow, purple, yellow, gray. Is that what I said? Anyway. And then, so for whips, I haven't done a lot. I think this is my only whip. Oh, I have another finished object. I'll have to insert a picture. Because I am not about to go get it. It's in the kitchen right now. It's a cotton hand towel. That's what it's called. So, yeah, I did that to hang on the stove. And I did a whole bunch of scrunchies, like a whole ton of them. Here, I'll get that one. Because I filled up the pole. New people are going to be like, what? See, look. Okay, I didn't actually fill it up. It needs handles, right? But look at that. I filled up all these scrunchies. And you're probably thinking, why does she have so many scrunchies? She doesn't even have hair. Excuse me. You're right. I don't have enough hair to put in a scrunchie. But there's something small that I can do that I can give away to people. So it's just something I can whip up in 20 minutes and be like, here, have a scrunchie. So these are like my gifts. And I wanted to fill it up now because it's been my goal since I got it, and I give them away faster than I fill it up. And I knew once Christmas came around that it was not going to get full. And so I filled it up, and then I had new colors that I wanted to start working on, but I wanted to finish up the Tranquil and the Happy first. By the way, this is Lion Brand's Mandala Ombre yarn. And so this is Happy, and then this is Tranquil. And then I've got two that are just scraps, and so it has both Happy and Tranquil in it. And now I get to start my new one, the next one. I wonder what it is called. Well, I just dumped everything everywhere. This one is Balance, and then I also have a pink and orange one, but I don't know what that one's called. So, yay for scrunchies. I just really like, I'm not sure if you can tell. Here, I'll show you on this. It's like, whoa, I just hit my camera. It like has like the white in it, like almost if it wasn't dyed all the way, and I just love that look. So yeah, that's the yarn I use for that. Everything else is Red Heart yarn, by the way. And so for my, not my FO, my WIP, I have this. So just quick, I'm using the Magic Stripe Sweater pattern, but I am not doing the stripes, and I'm using 100% cotton. I love this cotton. I love this cotton, which in the colorway Future, but I hand dyed it because I wanted blue and gray, so I made blue and gray. So here we are. I'm on row 40, so I'm not even halfway, because 44 rows is halfway. So I'm about halfway with the second panel, because I already have the first panel done with the shoulders, making like the things for the shoulders. So I got this one done a while ago, and I'm on the second panel, and it just seems like it's taking forever. But once I get to the sleeves, it's going to go by so much faster. Like, once I finish this panel, like, doing the sleeves and the assembly and the ribbing is not going to take as long. It's just going to go by super fast. And I need to put this hook back in there before I lose it. I have 3 of these, and I'm on my last one. Like, I lose them so easily. I don't know. I guess because they're so skinny. Oh, I guess I'm using 3.125. I did a gauge for the blanket because I'm using a different yarn than she calls for in the pattern, and so I did like gauge and everything, and I'm working up a size, so I'm crocheting a small to get a medium, and my sizing is a small, and the pattern is for an overlarge sweater, so it's going to be like huge on me because it's already supposed to be big by doing your measurements, and I went up a size. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be great. Also, I think that's it for yarn related goodness for crochet. I have some not crochet related things. So I've talked about these before. So I keep chip bags. I have so many. Can I show you how many chip bags I have? I did not eat all of these. Okay, so when I was in California, we had like these meetings with like food. Yeah, there's lunch, and so they would provide lunch, and everyone would get like a bag of chips. And so I would go around and I would ask people if I could have their bags of chips. And so I have a ton. Like, this is full to the top. with chip bags. And if I, like, press, like, that's how full it is. It's, like, that entire thing of chip bags. And you could tell my favorite chip because there's so many Takis in here. Although I did go through a Doritos phase, the spicy chili, sweet chili phase. I have a few of those, so the purple isn't all Takis, but it's mostly Takis. But I've stopped eating Takis for a few months now. How long has it been? Huh, okay. Just because I have a really sensitive stomach and spicy and me don't get along. And these aren't actually spicy, that's why I started eating these, because I was like, I need something. But I don't really eat chips anymore. Although I am really liking just plain Lay's, which is really funny because I've always not, they're so bland. But I really like them right now. So yeah, I have just a ton of chip bags. See, like, all of these are from California because they're just like, I did not eat all of these, I swear. I have a ton. Like, I don't even like barbecue. Oh. But anyway, so I have a ton of those. What I do with them, you're probably thinking I'm insane going around asking for chip bags. So what I do with them is I cut them into these rectangles that's 4.5 inches by 2 inches. And then what I do with so many of these, I didn't even cut any yesterday. Like, I cut these a while ago. So many. Those aren't even all the ones I've cut. And then I fold them into this. So you fold it in half and then, I don't know, you just YouTube it if you're interested. And then you, like, fold it some more. So you get, like, this little folded rectangular piece with, like, it's kind of like a V. And then you put them together and you get this. And it's actually, you, like, weave them together, so it's actually, like, really strong. And then you sew them together like this. And then you get something like this. I did not make this one. I bought this one and I was fascinated by it when I was 12, 11. I think. I can't remember. But yeah. So I bought this one and I was fascinated by it, so I taught myself how to freaking do it. So this is a bag. I have made bags. I have one somewhere. Anyway, so I started doing, like, them by colors. So I was just gonna, like, I don't know what I'm making exactly right now. Right now I'm just putting them together, and then if I make one, like, super long, then all I have to do is take out, like, a middle piece, and then I'll have two. Because they, like, yeah, anyway. So, I'm making a rainbow. I was mostly working on purple yesterday. I didn't have any purple when I started. I did the red one mostly last time. And so, I have, yeah. And then my orange one. So I'm doing, like, a little rainbow sort of thing. And it's gonna take a while. Because yesterday, so, okay. My parents got COVID a week ago. It was over a week ago. It was so today is a Thursday. Is today Thursday? Holy crap. Maybe it's Wednesday. Anyway, last Monday, so a week and a half ago, my dad got tested for COVID. And it came back positive. And my mom got it. She didn't get tested, but I mean, do we even need to get tested at this point? And then, so I had a fever one night. And then I had like a headache for a couple of days. But other than that, like I've been kind of stuffy yesterday and today. But I'm not like sick. Like my dad is still sick a week and a half later. Like has a fever. Like he's sick. And I like, yeah. And I'm the only one that lives at home. But I have 3 siblings. And my one brother, his wife already had it, and so he doesn't have COVID. I'm pretty sure he's like me, like we're just kind of like, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I've been crocheting a ton, and like my hand doesn't hurt right now, but like because I've been crocheting so much, it takes less time for my hand to hurt when I crochet. And so I was drawing for a while, and I'm left-handed, but I crochet right-handed, so that's really nice when it like drawing uses a different hand. Anyway, and so I've been drawing a lot. Like, I don't really draw. Can I show you? I'm no artist. I just mess around. But I drew this. It's like a little Aquarius face thing, and then I drew this like with like a sunset. Anyway, I was really proud of it. And then I was just messing around, and I've been really into like Christmas. I'm not usually that kind of person that starts listening to Christmas music like the day after Halloween, because I love Halloween. Like, it's my favorite holiday. But this year, I've been like watching Christmas movies, and I've been listening to music, and like I'll just like put on like my Christmas jazz while I'm cleaning my room or whatever. And so I've been drawing like these little Christmas elves, and then I was like, wow, they look so boring, they're just standing there. So then I started doing them in like different positions and stuff. And anyway, so yeah, I've been drawing elves because why not? And yeah, and then like I was like messing around, but I don't really do like realistic stuff very well, so like this is like the best I can do is like ears and eyes. But yeah, so I was drawing. Yes, I made this book in art class in high school. That's how often I don't use it, is I still have the same art book from 11th grade, 4 years ago. I'm really that old. Okay. So, yeah, so I've been doing some doodling. Anyway, where I was going with this. Yeah, so I've been like drawing and stuff, but yesterday I was listening to my book, and I kind of didn't want to draw, and I kind of didn't want to crochet, and I was just kind of like, but I wanted to listen to my book, but I need something to do. And so I was like, I just need something where I can like sit down and like not really think about it. And I was like, my chip bags, because they just accumulate faster than I go get to them, because there's something that you have to like, you don't have to focus on it, but it's something that like you can't really do while doing other things. Like I can't crochet or eat, or like it's not my priority craft, but it needs to get done. And so I was like, I'm gonna work on my chip bag. So I worked at it for probably like 4 hours, and I did this pretty much. I mean, I added a little bit to the other ones. Like I probably did half the green and most of the blue. I think I only had like 5 blue. But anyway, so that's why I was working on that, is because we have COVID and I am bored out of my mind. I'm going stir crazy. Like, I don't really miss people. I just miss not being here. I miss work. Is that weird? Like, I'm a cashier, but I miss, like, having somewhere to go and, like, doing stuff. And I, like, super cleaned my room, and now it's a mess again, because I've been living in here for a week and a half. Oh, and I'm not sure if you noticed. I don't think you can notice, but my yarn shelf was 6 squares by 6 squares, and we had another one which is 5 by 5, And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna condense it. So I condensed it to the 5x5. So this is everything you see. Like, I don't have another row like I usually do. And so, I used to have like 2 things for red. I have 1 thing for red. And I think I actually have some more red somewhere else because I have a ton of it. Yeah, there's some right here. Because this square has to stay open because it has the outlet right here. And so my cords coming through. So this one I just put a little bit of red left over from this one because I have so much red. And then this one is green, yellow, and orange. Anyway, so I condensed more. And I still have an empty spot. No, I don't. I just took stuff down. But yeah. So I did that while I like super cleaned my room. And I like went through all my stuff. And because I'm moving to college in a month and a half. But I have a place to live now. Anyway, so I talked about that. And so the day after I recorded last time, I mean, it did take me a little bit to actually like upload it on YouTube, but the day after I recorded, and I had uploaded everything onto my computer, so each time I record a video, I just upload everything, and I don't know what happened. I went to the store with my nephew. Yeah, it's just me and my nephew. And when I entered the store, my phone was like broken on the inside. Like the screen was fine, but like the inside like had all those lines, and then I couldn't touch it. Like my finger didn't work. And so I bought a new phone. I feel like once all your expenses start like happening, like they just all start coming in. Like it's like I'm not buying anything I don't need. Like I haven't spent like any money that's not necessary, but I had to buy a new phone and my watch battery died, and then wow, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. That my watch battery had been dying for a while, but it was time to get a new one. I was like having to adjust it every day because it's like slowing down and slowing down. So I had to get a new watch battery, and I had to get a new phone, and I have to buy a new laptop for college because the one that I have is crap and it's old and loud. And I already fixed the fan once. I don't want to have to fix it again. And yeah, anyway, so I need to buy a new laptop, and then like I don't know. I just feel like all the expenses are just like, and I have to pay for college, and I have to pay for housing, and but it's okay. That's what being an adult is about, right? Being stressed out of your mind about money. Where is I going with this? Yeah, so I have a new phone, so I don't know if the camera is better or worse or what. I am doing it a little bit earlier than I typically do, so my natural light isn't as good either. And just the fact that it's winter, so my natural light isn't as good. And yeah, so that's that. And then the last thing that I want to address is I have 100 subscribers. I honestly, when I first started this, I was like, if I could just get to like 100 or 200, I'm good, you know? And then lately, I've just had like a lot less motivation to do this. But then, like, the more people subscribe, I'm like, okay, like, I guess I have to keep going. But once I go to college, videos are gonna be a lot more spread out. Because I don't know how much recording I'll be able to get done when I'm a full-time student. And I have a job and a life. Like, right now, I have nothing going on, and it still took me a week to, like, sit down and talk. And I have nothing going on. I don't even have work. I haven't gone to work since before Halloween. No. because I had that weekend off, and then I was going to work Wednesday, but then I had to call in. Anyway, sorry, I just had like that realization. I still haven't been to work. Wow, no wonder I'm going crazy in here. But yeah, so I have 100 subscribers. I'm excited. I be able to make as many videos. So yeah. Anyway, my phone is like screaming at me to like that I'm running out of storage, which is funny because it's a brand new phone. But I have a ton of apps. Like I never have this to cut back. Anyway, you don't need to know all this, but yeah, thank you for subscribing. Like that just, I don't know why you would want to listen to me talk about crochet for 35 minutes, but I mean, you do you, boo. I mean, I watch people talk about crochet for longer than 35 minutes. Usually my videos are not this long. But, I mean, anyway, thank you. Love you. Peace. Bye.